What's up, guys? Jake here, getting into this new game, Doki Literature Club. It's free on Steam. I took one look at it and I said, yep, that'll do. So we're starting a new game. Let's get going. I'm ready to read books with these good girls. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she totally doesn't even care. And also like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. If she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! I mean, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. But you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me! That's mean, Butt Sky! By the way, I named my character Butt Sky, because I'm a classy dude like that. Well, I mean, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Butt Sky, have you decided on a club to join yet? I'm sorry, a club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't even been looking either, so I'm not sure how I know I don't want to join any, but trust me, I don't want to join any. What? That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I just dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average when spending my free time on games and anime. Man, what a sad existence that must be. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize, or have any skills before college. Girls do like a boy with a lot of skills, I know this. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd just die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years, because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? That feels like a loaded question. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if that's what it takes to make you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I can promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Because if you didn't, we wouldn't have a game, my friend. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Hey, here we are. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Quite literally, we just did like a screen transition and it's done. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Fucking thrilling behavior, man. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I know, we were there. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hey, other idea, you could start with literally any other one. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Excellent detective work. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club, dude. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. No, what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori, hun. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your fucking club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club, which apparently fucking sucks. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Yeah, man, paperwork, thrilling. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Oh, come on, please? Why do you care so much, dude? Well, I kind of told the club I would bring in a new member today. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Dude, don't make promises you can't keep. With that being said, though, I do fucking love cupcakes. I can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to plan all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, alright? Yay! Let's go! And then we went, and then we're not here. This isn't a club. This is a hallway. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy as always, opens the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here! I told you, don't call me new member. I know I'm like joining and I'm new, so I would be a new member, but please. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. But Sky, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! Oh my god. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I don't know what you expected. It's an anime game, dude. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, just say it. I'm sorry. Natsuki? Huh. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, I mean, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right! It's great to see you again, Buttsky! Monica smiles sweetly. So she does, my goodness. These girls look eerily similar. I wonder if they're related. We do know each other. Well, I mean, we dated once. I mean, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, totally out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Yeah, and you as well, Monica. Come sit down, Buttsky. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, so I'll get them. Sorry, I just got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a circle. As Sayori mentioned, it's been wine, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling a little awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. That's actually super adorable. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Something about her smile is just a little off-putting. Anyways, so cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki! Well, you know. Just hurry and take one! Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, and then me. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I mean, it's just a cupcake, so just cram the fucking thing in your mouth, you dingus. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thanks, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this before somewhere? Yeah, like every anime that's ever existed, right? Made them for you or anything. I mean, I'm pretty sure you did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Okay, alright, neat. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Sure, yeah, why not?
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean, you know.
Dude, I believe you. Well, I mean, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, at least, but I do enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you choose the literature club?
I didn't. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I mean, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay! Don't be embarrassed! We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone!
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing and about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
Really, there was arguing in the debate club. That's fucking bizarre.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Wow, that was fucking inspiring, Monica.
Monica's a really great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then, I mean, I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Yeah, it's because literature sucks, dude. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best.
You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Butt-Sky, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, you know, porn? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. You could lie. Manga? Wow, nailed it. 10 out of 10, dude. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. You know, I'm joining a literature club, right? What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Well, anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on and on, clearly passionate about her reading. I mean, she is in the literature club after all. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up, she finds comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep, psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Oh, you know, I read a horror book once. Wow, cool. Way to participate in this conversation, guy. I desperately grab for something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. A really ugly, stupid rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But If a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right! You usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last meeting.
It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Wow, that's a really weird name for a poem, but alright, whatever. Give that back.
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I am not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I mean, I guess sometimes. Why do you even care? I mean, I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer, I see.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
How poetic. You should write that as a poem.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have experience writing too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I mean, looks like it's the same for Yuri, yeah? Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other, and we can hold hands and make out and make Christmas bracelets for everyone. I don't know what the fuck a Christmas bracelet is, presumably a bracelet about Christmas. Isn't that fun? That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds awesome. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Buttsky? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Whoa, hold on. There's still one problem.
What's that?
I'm illiterate. I can't read. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the whole time. I never said I'd join this club. But look how sad they are. Siri might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, oh, they're even sadder! I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. How can you say no to these faces, man? Look at them. So sad.
But... I'm sorry, I just thought...
Buttsky... You guys, that's not fair. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is... I guess if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yeah, I'm so happy!
Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, easy there, girlie.
You really did scare me there for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official! Welcome to the Literature Club!
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Buttsky, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah, sure, yep, Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? Just fucking copy something off the internet, that's what I always do. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Buttsky, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Oh my god, so romantic.
That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. I mean, sure, fuck it, might as well, right?
Yay!
And with that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. And with that, I'm going to draw this episode to a close. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And be sure to tune in next week to read these good poems with these literature girls in Doki Doki. I'll see you guys then.